So today's big yes. First off, after I left off last night, I did write a whole bunch. I wrote the outline of that comic idea I had, and I gotta say it was it was longer than I thought it would be. You know, you think outline, you think, oh yeah, here's my bullet points of story elements. Here's the arc. Here are the characters, here's their story, you just kind of have your point A, B, C, D, E, F. They start here, they go here, this happens, they go here, and, in other words, the idea of the outline sounds small, but it was bigger than I thought it would be. Um, there's a dog here, my desk, it gets on me, it gets everywhere. But yeah, so I wrote that outline last night. Well, I wrote the first part of it last night, and because it was getting late and I had an early shift today, and I wanted to get to bed so that I would have a decent amount of sleep, if not a full amount of sleep. So I went to bed a little late because I was writing my outline for like an hour because I had so much to say for my outline of a comic story. It would probably be on the shorter side for a comic, it's like a little short story comic, not like a whole, comic book or nothing like that. Not two kinds or nothing. uh, but that was that. And so I wrote the first part last night before I went to bed, and after I got home, I did some stuff. After I got home after work today, I I took care of my dog, the usual business, and then I played ping pong with my little brother. It was fun. We busted out the ping pong table because it's been kind of away, and now we have it out again, and we get to play again, and it's super fun to play ping pong in the house. Very fun. But yeah, I was playing ping pong with my brother for a bit, and then I had dinner, and after dinner, I went and wrote the next part of the outline for the comic, and just like kind of where the comic ends. And that was that. And then after that, I uploaded the Lego time lapse of Baradur to YouTube. I have finally put the video up and out there. It is scheduled to release tomorrow, midday, same time as like the Meet the Maker videos usually are. So that'll be fun. I look forward to see how you guys think of that, because it's I don't know. The first Lego build I ever released on this channel was the first and only mine was Boba Fett's ship. I had a Lego one of those, the Slave One, it's called, and it was fun. I built that while I was in college in a dorm, and until I started making these journals, that was my most viewed video that I'd released on YouTube. Not the gaming stuff, right? Just that one. I don't remember how many views I had. It had over 100. I don't know how many views it has now. But it was just, sped up footage of me building Lego. There was no sound in the background, no music, right, to accompany the time lapse. And maybe I presented a talk with it every now and again because I explain my process. I'm narrating myself. This is self-narration. This is how the whole talking to you guys go. Talk to the little camera up there, speaking into the microphone right here. But yeah, so I haven't answered the question yet, have I? if it isn't clear at this point, it was yes, I did that thing, those things today. I wrote, I made a video, or I released a video. It will show up tomorrow about midday. I know there's a reason to schedule videos, and that's why I've done it. The channels I like usually show, like, their videos show up midday, just kind of earlier in the morning, sort of. And I thought I'd adopt that format for videos. I want to actually, like, I want to try to get viewed. These videos I just release when I make them, because they're more for me than for my audience, even though they've uh, given me much of my audience. So yeah, I make these as my, this is, Dear Diary videos sort of thing, because I've tried to journal, and I can never maintain consistency with journaling. So I started this series, and it's been going strong for 130 days now. And I've missed a day or two because I forgot about it, procrastinated too long, I had to go to bed, just stuff like that. But I haven't missed many days, and especially lately, I haven't missed a lot of days. I missed like one day kind of recently, and that was it. So I started this 130 days ago, and I made it pretty consistent throughout, and that was nice. Did you do anything else today? No. So, when I started uploading the video, I was like, okay, now I can get back to writing, but then I got distracted by YouTube Shorts. So that was that. The most recent comment that I got, because I get notifications for comments. So the most recent comment I got, somebody called me, or somebody. The comment was just, call me Carson, because that's a channel in which it's a pretty popular YouTube channel, actually, because it's got like 1 million or so subscribers to it. So, I haven't watched him very much. I've seen some things about him, and I can understand how my complexion and glasses and brown hair look a bit like him. It's understandable. I see it. I see the resemblance. But no, it's not. And I don't think that said commenter was actually thinking I was Common Carson. Just thought to point out the resemblance. Good for you, buddy. I look like some other person a bit. You know how I look like without glasses, right? I like how I look like without glasses. When I'm looking in the mirror and stuff, and I see glasses on versus glasses off, I like how I look like with glasses. But my these little nubs here on my glasses press hard on my nose, so when I take them off, I don't know if you can see it because I can't see anymore, but there are red dots on my nose because my glasses press on them. And these are not new glasses. I've had them for years. So I like how I look without the glasses. Obviously, the circles under my eyes are going to be much more visible without glasses, which I don't know if that's a sore point. Maybe my face looks chubbier without the glasses. I know I have some meat on my cheeks, but I'm trying to see myself. Oh yeah, you can see the red dots there, and the shadows under my eyes. The circles. But yeah, I like how I look better without glasses. But contacts, I have really dry eyes. My eyes just dry out immediately when I put contacts in, and so it's very uncomfortable for me to wear contacts for any longer amount of time. And sometimes I still do it because, like, if I'm wearing a costume or if I'm going to the pool, and glasses are kind of a risk, especially these. They were fairly expensive, so I I don't want to risk losing my glasses or breaking my glasses because it could be that kind of environment. So I will wear contacts the whole day, and I'll deal with my dry eyes. But I do appreciate that the contacts add so much more to my peripheral vision. With glasses, I can see outside of them. I only get the vision that's right in front of my face, which is why often enough I'll be pushing my glasses up against my eyelashes, and I can feel my eyelashes pushing against my glasses. This explanation is, of course, mostly for people without glasses, because those people with probably understand my struggles, especially if they also have dry eyes like me. So yeah, contacts add 100% field of view. You cannot see outside of the range of the contact, which means you see like a normal person, a person without impaired vision. And that is nice. I love the benefit of that, which is why I love contacts. I love wearing contacts. And I also hate wearing contacts because they make my eyes itch like nothing else. And when you're wearing contacts, you can't itch your eyes. Itching your eyes is also bad for your eyes. So I've been told. I do it anyway. It's also one reason I don't wear contacts so much anymore. It's because I like being able to itch my eyes. There were a number of years where I actually wore contacts pretty consistently. And I stopped doing it, and I itched my eyes so much more often. And it's probably not good for my eyes. But I haven't done any real research into that. But anyway, my video is already way longer than usual. And I've been rambling, so sorry. I mean, you caught me in a good mood, right? I'm feeling chatty. I'm feeling like speaking, but this video needs to end so I can upload it. Luckily, I have later work tomorrow, so I can stay up as late as this takes to upload. I started early enough. I might do some things tomorrow, right? I need to talk about tomorrow. That's part of this journal. So yeah, late work day tomorrow, which means anything I want to get done, I should get done earlier in the day. Granted, I do have another day off after my work day tomorrow. So I'm debating on whether to do this thing I want/need to do tomorrow or the day after. I do it during my earlier off hours tomorrow or my entire day off hours the next day. And this is the thing. My dog, I'm almost out of food, right? This is a thing that happens. You get a bag of food, you feed your dog a bunch, and you run out, and so you need to go get a new bag of food. I'm trying to elaborate that this is not a new thing or a big deal, but it doesn't happen often because one big bag of dog food lasts a while. So I need to do that soon because his food is almost out. And the last time I got him food, I also got him some yak cheese, which is kind of like a dog treat/chew. And we have 3 dogs in this house. There's a little black one that's like a Basenji mix, and there's a big brown one who's old. She's a chocolate lab, and she's very old. I don't know how many years. I don't remember how many years. And then we have my dog who I've had for like 6-ish months. I don't quite remember exactly the day I got him, but I know he's 7 months old. His birthday is July 6th. And February 6th was about a week ago, so he's about 7 months and a week old. And he's growing. He's growing to be a big boy. I got him a harness. Jeez. Right. I got him a harness because, you see huskies walking around with harnesses, and it looks like they're nice and comfortable with the harness. I got him a big size harness because I know he's going to be a big size dog eventually. He's not a big size dog yet, so the harness doesn't fit him even at his smallest that I can make it. So I think when I go get him food, either tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to get plenty of yak cheese because he loves it, and I only got like a couple of them last time just to kind of test them out, see if they like it, and they loved it a lot They meaning the dogs. Dogs plural. All three of them. Well, okay. I didn't give it to the big brown one, and she doesn't really fight with the other ones. She kind of leaves them alone, so they leave her alone. But the little black one and my husky fought over the cheese violently. It was kind of bad. I really had to pry it out of his mouth because I got the treat for my dog. So now, since I realized it's such a tasty treat for the dogs, I'm going to go and get a bunch of them, which will cost some money, but spoil the dogs. But not too much, of course. Training. Gotta be strict with the training. So yeah, I want to get them cheese. I want the cheese to last for a while because they lasted like a couple days, and I'm probably not going to get more until I have to go get food again. And food lasts like, I don't know, a few weeks, a month, something like that. So when I get them new food, I'm going to get them a bunch of yak cheese and probably a medium size harness so that I can stick a harness on them now, because I haven't researched into like the benefits of like why if dogs like harnesses better than collars, but I can only assume that with the chest support of the of a harness, not only is it easier to restrain your dog, but it's more comfortable on them, because when a dog yanks on the leash and it's attached to a collar, it'll tighten and tug, and that I can't imagine is too comfortable, but like dogs get used to it. So he's had a collar for 7 months, so I'm sure he's fine. Regardless of that fact, I think he likes the harness better, because though the harness that I got him is like a large size harness and it doesn't fit him so well right now. I played with him in it, and he seems to take to the pulling of the harness better than the pulling of the collar. He's much more calm about it, and it's like scruff. If you pick like a cat up by its scruff, it like neutralizes the cat. It's similar with dogs, especially this one. Like most dogs that I've had, I don't know if I had a few mind, but I've tried the scruff thing, and it just makes them uncomfortable, especially if you pull too hard. If you try to lift them by their scruff, it hurts. They're too heavy for that. So I did something similar by tugging him up by his larger than fits harness, which he will one day grow into. And I made sure that the harness like supported his belly, because there was some looseness to the straps. And he acted just like a cat that gets picked up by the scruff. He went from tugging because he wanted to meet somebody who just came in the door to limp. And he was just kind of sitting there looking around, not scrambling, not whining, not wiggling, not resisting. He just kind of hung there. And he showed no signs of discomfort. So I thought that was cute. And so I want to get him a harness that fits him. So I'm going to go get a medium one, because I can't wait for him to get bigger. I just want him to be comfortable when we go on our walks. I don't know how it'll affect our walks with the leash, because sometimes the leash wraps around the wrong side of it. I imagine that it'll be different somehow. I'll have to wait and see. It's an experiment that way. And this, I think, is the longest journal I have recorded, because it is 20 minutes long. As I said, I'm in a yapping mood tonight. So, with all that talk about the dog, we'll switch over to the dog. He nudged my fan today. He was playing around it. But yeah, no, as you can see, late at night, he's resting peacefully in his oversized kennel, because he's a growing boy. His little divider in there to kind of keep it his size, because you don't want a dog to pee on one side of the kennel and sleep on the other, or make a mess on one side and sleep on the other. So he chews up his toys inside, makes a mess everywhere, and sleeps on that, and he's okay with it. And he doesn't ever make messes in his kennel, and I'm very proud of him for that. Once or twice, I think he might have yarped in his kennel, but he tends to clean his yarp right up after he makes it, which is disgusting. But dogs sometimes eat disgusting things, and you kind of have to accept it. Doesn't make them any less cute. So, anyways, that's everything. Thank you for watching. Watch my Lego video as it comes out tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with me your thoughts. Tell me who else I look like. Insert ugly cartoon characters if you need to. And share me with your friends. If you like my content, show your friends what you like about my content. Make them like me for that stuff too. Make them like me for other stuff. I want my channel to grow. I want it to get bigger and bigger, and maybe one day I'll be a professional YouTuber or something similar. That's it. Good night.